Welcome again, everybody. Hey, I'm here to talk about 10 bands that really kicked my ass. 10 brand new bands I just discovered this year. And we're only 3 months into the year, 4 months into the year. And I discovered 10 bands this year. Some of them coming out this year, or they came out last year. They're new bands, and they kick ass. All of them. And there's 10 of them I wrote down, and I'm going to start with a band called Thriller. And the name of the album is Street Metal. And holy moly, this is amazing stuff, man. Wow, it would really like freak me out how good it was. I was like, man, I wonder if I can buy this on vinyl, you know? So I went to their Bandcamp. And yeah, for $50, I was like, oh, no, thank you. Damn, I don't care how good you are. And yeah, of course, it's like, you know, whatever, colored. Supposed to make it, like, more expensive. Give me black vinyl any day, but I had to pass on that. But I got to get at least the CD. I got to look into the CD on their Bandcamp. I guess when I saw the vinyl price, I went running. So I need to get this album because this album rips, man. I love the song Aiming for Freedom. Check out that song, Aiming for Freedom. Actually, check out this whole album. This is amazing stuff. Actually, I was talking to my friend earlier today, and I told him, I go, man, there's this new band I heard called Thriller. Check them out. And the band and, the album's called Street Metal. He's like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. And then we hung up, but I had to call him back for some reason. When I called him back, he didn't answer. Then I called him like 10 minutes later, he didn't answer. I was like, fuck, man, what the fuck? I just hung up with him. He calls me back in about half hour, and he's like, dude, I was cranking that Thriller, man. I didn't hear the phone. That shit's awesome. So y'all check it out, man. I think it's really good. All right, the next band is Sentinels, and it's a EP they put out called Paranormal, which is killer, fast, vicious metal. And check out the song Miedo. I think they sing in Spanish on this album, and I speak Spanish, but I couldn't make it out. I couldn't make it out if it was English or Spanish, but Miedo means afraid in Spanish, so maybe they are singing in Spanish. I don't know. All I know is that Sentinels is a kick-ass band. All right, next, a band called Absalon. Tight, killer drumming on this, and cool singer, and guitarist and bass player. It's just all around killer. You know, this is a tight band. I dig this album a lot. And check out the song Destroyer that opens the album. It crushes. All right, next, Stygian Crown. Album's called Funeral for a King. Killer band, cool singer, hooks, a lot of hooks in this metal. Good stuff, man. Check out the song Beauty and Terror. Good stuff, man. All right, the next one. This one's an odd one. It's called I Am The Imitator. And the album's called I Am The Imitator. And this is, you know, it's very traditional metal, but they experiment as well. But, you know, their experimentation is pretty heavy as well. And it's pretty unique. I dig it. And I really, check out the song Gasoline. It's crushing. It's amazing. All right, next. The next one is called Aven. Not the water. Evian, whatever. This one has an awesome singer. Album's called Storm Warning. And it's great traditional metal, man. Check out the song Black Star. Killer stuff, man. All right, the next one, Ironbound. Yep, killer type band. Very much Maiden worship. You know, Ironbound, Iron Maiden. Even the name, you know, is tipping that to Iron Maiden, because hear this band, it's reminiscent of Maiden, but it's killer. as well. And check out the song Doomsday to Come. And the album's called Serpent's Kiss. Good stuff. All right, number, I guess 4. I don't know how I've been numbering these, but they're all great. I'm not doing this in order, like, you know. I'm just rattling them off. The next one's called Storm Hunter. And, you know, it's got some power metal combined with the traditional. You know, I dig this one a lot, man. You know, check out the song Nightmare. Good stuff. The name of the album is called Best Before Death. All right, next. Medusa's Wrath with Street Warrior. It sounds like one of those early Metal Blade album bands, kinda. It's kind of got the vibe of that killer early, you know, Bitch, Lizzie Borden's type stuff, man. That, you know, traditional metal that Metal Blade was pumping out back then. That was awesome. And yeah, this stuff is awesome, man. And yeah, and check out the song Street Warriors. Good stuff. All right, next. Black Merciful Riff. Yeah, it's a weird name. Black Merciful Riff? But it's good, man. Killer traditional metal. Check out the song Heavy Metal. The album's called THRASH. So y'all check that band out. I mean, check out all the bands I mentioned. You know, I am a traditional metal fan. That is my favorite stuff. You know, a lot of people my age, they fall out of music. They don't listen to anything new. They just live in the past. They're all Eddie Trunk. But I'm that way in a way where the only thing I will check out and love is this traditional metal stuff. Stuff that sounds like the shit I loved when I was growing up. My favorite form of metal, my favorite form of music is traditional heavy metal. And these bands bring it, man. I think they're all awesome. And, you know, when I talk about the obscure bands of the 80s, you know, I get a lot of comments of people going, man, you know, this is great stuff. I didn't know about these bands. So hopefully y'all going to get the same impression of these brand new bands that everybody should support. Buy physical media. You know, I mean, these bands need our help to continue the tradition of metal. But that's not going to happen in the United States because I am a realist. But hopefully over there in Japan, they'll be playing Keep It True metal festivals. And, you know what I mean? These bands need, they need our help. Because they are giving us, well, they're giving me so much enjoyment. I do my part, man. I support. I bought the Absolution CD, and I will buy pretty much every CD I talked about on this episode. I support physical media all the way. Spotify these nuts. So there you go. That is my 10 metal bands that's kicked my ass in 2024. What do you think? Y'all have heard of this band, or go check them out and let me know what you feel in the comments below. Even if you hate it, it's okay. You know, just leave it in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. And also, I appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel in case you haven't. Now, I would love that because I'm going to have more of these videos coming up too about obscure bands, new bands, you know, because I love turning people on to music, and that's what these videos are for. This is not a donated video. This is a video I want to do for you all. You know, so I hope I turn people on to some of this stuff because it's all killer, like Thriller. So, please like the video too. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.